I'm live. Good evening, everyone. To those who's going to catch this on a replay, I hope your weekend has been great. For me, my weekend has been so eventful. Many things to do with my kids, going out on birthday parties and stuff, shopping, just a lot. And of course, still making out time to attend meetings for my digital business. So today I want to talk much about the business and specifically so many questions that I've gotten from people who have requested information from me. So if you're somebody who does not, maybe if you have questions, I think this is a good chance for you to listen to this and get clarity on the questions that you have. So, first of all, I want to say that this business opportunity actually offers value. And what is the value we offer? Giving people another chance to have a side income, which potentially could be your main income stream as you grow, but starting it as a side income. The reason I say this is because in this inflation era, with so much going on in the world, there's so many things are unpredictable. Like inflation has eaten so deep into the system that we need a cushion effect, right? Everybody needs a cushion effect. You need to be able to have more income to be able to support your family, not just your immediate family, your extended family, and also others as the case may be. As for me, I'm a kingdom person. So, yes, I contribute meaningfully to the kingdom by God's grace. So, I also have to do a lot when it comes to my church and things like that. So if we know that we have this task of being impactful in other people's lives, then it is not enough to just sit by and just keep going from your job and letting that be your only source. It doesn't even matter if you have stocks, if you have real estate, there's always room for more. There's room for growth. So if you know that you've seen this business opportunity before and it resonates with you, or you're curious to know more, find out more information, reach out to me in my DM, reach out to me by probably signing up. And of course, I'll get to speak to you. But the potentials of this business is enormous. I cannot count the number of people that have reached out because we all have the same pain points. I like to say that way. What I mean by this is the fact that everybody needs more. There's nobody who's saying, even Bill Gates or whoever, like they all want more. Like it's something that never ends, right? When you get to a certain level in life, there's always, until we leave this earth, there will always be the need for more growth, more progress, more success, more money. So if you think you're complacent where you are, please, you need to maybe have a rethink, right? So, that being said, I'm just going to jump straight to the questions that have been asked. And yeah, I'm going to save this video so that even you can always come back to it, or whenever you come to this platform, you're going to be able to watch it. So, what's the first question that people ask me? I think this one scares people a lot. Do I have to show my face to do this business? The answer is no. And I can say this for so many reasons. The way the trend is these days, social media has created the opportunity for people to do what we call faceless marketing. And we do have courses as part of our learning that is faceless marketing. So if you think, I don't want to put myself out there, guess what? We have the right strategies for you to be able to tap into it and leverage on the system that is already in place. Even if you do not want to show your face, you have a story to tell. As long as people can resonate with your story, there's b-rolls, there's the new one now, which sometimes I love to use so much, is you having a digital avatar that speaks, but it's you communicating your heart out there, right? So you can always leverage on that as well to be able to make your videos or put out content out there, because it's not enough to say am I supposed to be putting out content out there? Well, if you have a business and you don't reach out to people, then how are they going to know that you have anything of value, right? We know what we have. We know the value that is in this business. And that's why we are not afraid to reach out to those who need it so that we become that answered prayers to what they have always desired, which is freedom. I always say the money is not the goal. You know, sometimes I've asked, even this week, I think I asked one of my mentees and said, if you had $100,000, if you had all the money you needed in the world, what else would you be doing? Right? So it's not just about making money, it's about the impact that you make in the world. You need to consider that. Okay. So the answer to that question typically is no. You do not have to do show yourself. You do not have to show your face. You do not have to, keep marketing by, putting your face out there. You can also have faceless marketing. And do you know that people, there are so many contents I've seen even on Instagram and on all over the platforms where people do faceless marketing and they make so much money, billions, millions of dollars, or hundreds of thousands of dollars just from faceless marketing, because there's so many ways to do that these days. Animations, like I said, b-rolls, like I said, creating your own digital avatar, and the list is endless. But when you come in, you're going to learn that, and you're going to be able to make that's a second option if that's what you want to consider. All right. But I can also add the fact that there's a level of depth and growth when you are not afraid to put your face out there anymore. It's more like the moment I realized that what my life is about is beyond me. I didn't care about what people would think about me, what I say, and all of those things, right? Because I know that purpose is bigger, much bigger than any excuse I can ever have. And I'm living my best life, being myself, my unique and authentic self, as the case may be. All right. So the second question is, can busy people really do this? Guess what? Even as much as I put myself, I create content and stuff like that, you don't have to sleep on social. You don't have to be there, like continually be there to do what you need to do. It's like you going to your shop. You don't sleep in your shop. You go to sell and you go back home. Right? So you use the social media, do your business, and you're out of there to take care of other things like your family, like your children, or your traditional job. Or if you have other businesses, you have the time to do so. So, what I'm saying in essence is the fact that you do not have to constantly be online. I don't stay online continuously because I was never used to it in the first place. So I prioritize the time to show up online and do what I need to do. Okay. So I hope that answers the question. So you can really combine it. Most people, I would say, spend at least 1 hour or 2 hours to work on their business. And of course, working on the business is not just all about showing up online. It's about you learning, because we also have that component, right? Because you have to, the more you, there's something that I've heard before where they say the more you learn, the more you earn. So if you're not learning, your potential for earning is not growing the same way. Okay. So consider this, okay, as a call to you, because there's so much to learn, especially when you get into this kind of community. I mean, like, it's such a blessing. There's so much that people can do in terms of the fact that when um, you leverage on other people's successes, other people's mindsets, just to grow yourself, you begin to see things differently. And that's what this community brings to you. The fact that other people are winning in the business, they're doing so well in the business, you will not think small anymore. So you can never go wrong with such a community. There's something that there's a topic or a chapter in my book, which is one of my favorite chapters, where I talked about finding your tribe and building your tribe. If you do not have a tribe that you found, which speaks to your future self, you're not doing yourself any good. You have to find a tribe of people that you're looking up to, that are already doing what you want to do, already have what you want to have, because that's the best way for you to begin to, when you tap into that community, it's like you're shifting your mindset. That's the reason why they say people who maybe there are 5 friends who are millionaires, they say that sixth person who is their friend is the next one to be. So you have to definitely find a tribe of people that are doing what you know is your future goal, so that you too can also be on your way to making a success for yourself. I mean, this is already 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. I still have a lot of questions here. So maybe I'll just take some time to probably take it one day at a time. I'll come online just to share my thoughts on these things, and hopefully I'm clarifying the questions as we go. All right. So for the rest of the evening, I would say have a great night rest and God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is my book review, so join me tomorrow. Have a great evening. Cheers.